What is going on, everybody? This is Merjan Mertebe, and this is going to be the Bundesliga preview for this match day. Woo woo! Yeah, let's celebrate! Party! Yeah, after obviously a pretty good Juventus match on the weekday, we're returning back to the Bundesliga, and we're playing against an opponent. Well, last time when we played against them, we made history, and our opponent is, of course, Wolfsburg. Now, Wolfsburg, looking at them, they've done okay in the Champions League themselves, and they've been struggling a little bit with the Bundesliga since the second half of the season. So looking at it, we are the favourites, but of course we don't have a centre back except maybe Benatia, who might be able to come in, and Tasky, who might play another match, which I think that's going to be the most likely, that we'll see Tasky and Benatia play together for the first time in their history. Woo-woo! Wolfsburg apparently have 9 to 11 players out, so obviously they're even worse than us in terms of injuries and in terms of players not being able to play the match. So we should be using the opportunity to actually beat them. Now, last time we played away to Wolfsburg, we won 3-1 in the DFB Pokal, and obviously before that we won 5-1 at home in the famous Lewandowski 5 goals in 9 minutes show. Woo! Yeah, 5 goals in 9 minutes. I mean, everyone can remember that one. I mean, that was amazing. That was amazing. That was a glitch in the matrix. But ladies and gentlemen, looking at this match, we are the clear favourites, and we have strikers, players, wingers, midfielders that are all eager to score, that are all played fantastic, and I personally like to see Vidal play in that holding midfielder role again. But of course, considering that he played a match against Juventus, he's most likely going to get a break as well, that Alonso had missed basically the last match against Juventus and the match before that. So yeah, it's most likely Alonso will play, although I would personally like to see Vidal playing that role again, just to see if he's able to do it against Wolfsburg as well, because then it could be a serious option for that role. I'd like to see Kimmich maybe in midfield again, just like 1 or 2 matches, but we'll see about that too. But I think our front 4 essentially is set in stone, except that I think that we'll see Ribery play instead of Costa, and I think we'll see Coman play instead of Robin. I think we might see Götze play instead of Thiago, so it's not actually that set. But I think Götze is going to get 90 minutes because I thought he was going to get a few minutes against Juventus. I thought he would be ready for like 30 or 40 minutes against Juventus, and for the fact that he didn't, just means to me that he's going to play 90 minutes against Wolfsburg. And when we won 5-1 against Wolfsburg, he was the man of the match in the first half. Obviously, the second half, Lewandowski came on and he scored 5 goals, and the rest is history. But in the first half, he was the man of the match in my opinion, because he did everything right. He won the ball. He was the only one that actually looked threatening, and the only one that could actually keep the ball and looked creative. So that's why I think that Götze is going to be very important against Wolfsburg, especially because he coming back this year is key for him. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. But yeah, I do predict a 3-1 win to us. I just think that our defenders, they aren't fully set yet. Now, obviously, we might be playing with Alaba and Kimmich as centre-backs again. And if that's the case, then obviously they've played together. They've had some experience. They've had some match fitness. So then I think we'll win 3-0. But besides that, I think that if we play with Benatia and Tasky in a centre-back, just because both of them haven't played much, I think that they look a little bit slow, and we'll win 3-1, but we'll concede 1 goal. Now, looking at the other matches that happened, Köln versus Hertha Berlin were just happening in about an hour and 7 minutes, so I'm a bit late with this preview. It's got to be happening obviously today on the 26th of February. Now, looking at the match itself, Hertha Berlin are obviously clear favourites, still being 3rd in the Bundesliga, just showing that they're actually able to keep up there. So I think they're going to continue their fairy tale story, and I think they're going to win this match 3-0. Just because they've got such a good defence, and obviously the strikers are doing their job essentially. So 3-0 is what I think is going to happen. Next up tomorrow on the 27th of February, Hamburg versus Ingolstadt. Now Hamburg, I don't know. Ingolstadt, I don't know. So 2 teams that I don't know how they're going to perform on that day. Just gives me a feeling of, I don't know. Let us go with a 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw. Funny goals, conceded through poor defence. Both teams are going to get their 2 goals, and then both teams are going to leave with 1 goal each. It's going to end up as a draw. That's what I said, 2-2. Next up, Stuttgart versus Hannover 96. Now, yeah, Stuttgart should be winning this match. Especially with what is happening at Hannover 96 right now. And Stuttgart, obviously, they've been playing pretty well since the second half of the season. So you normally go with Hanover. You normally would go with Hanover losing and Stuttgart winning. Now, is that going to turn out in reality? I don't know. Hanover could be just this could be the win that's going to help them get back up in the table. I can't really predict that, but the obvious clear favourites would be Stuttgart. But I just have a funny feeling about Hanover in that match, so I'll go with a 2-1 win to Hanover. I don't know where the 2 goals are going to come from, but they're going to come from somewhere, maybe 2 own goals, and that's how they're going to win this match. I don't know, but yeah, I think the Hanover 96 is going to win that match. I don't know why. Don't question me, but I think it's going to end up as a 2-1 win for them. Next up, Werder Bremen versus Darmstadt. Now, Darmstadt, obviously, we've beaten them just recently, and Werder Bremen, they've done pretty well with Pizarro in the game. They've actually played much better with Pizarro than they have without Pizarro, so it's going to be interesting to see how they'll do. Obviously, we have them in the DFB Pokal as well. But just because I think that Darmstadt is going to stay in the Bundesliga this season, I do believe that they won't get relegated, and that's why I believe that Darmstadt will pick up that win. They'll pick up those 3 points, and they will make it. Yes, you heard me right. They will make it. They will win 2-1. 2-1 is what I see. A lot of 2-1s is match day. A lot of 2-1s, but I can just see teams going 2 goals for some reason. I just have that feeling, you know, a thing inside your heart, your left side, you know. I just have that feeling. So yeah. Then we head over to Sunday, 28th of February. Augsburg versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Now, Gladbach, obviously, they're doing okay for themselves. I mean, they're not that great right now, but they're not that good. They're not that bad either. And Augsburg, they've obviously just lost in the Europa League, so you'd say that maybe they're going to try and bounce back. They're, I believe, 14th or 15th right now in the table. But I thought they didn't do too bad against Liverpool. They just couldn't convert the chance the other way around as well. But I think that they're underdogs in that match, and Gladbach, I think, will exploit that. Gladbach, I think, will show that, you know, they're gonna do the business, and I think they're gonna win 2-1. Another 2-1 win. Another 2-1 win. Yes, lads. Yes. Another 2-1 win. Next up, though, Borussia Dortmund versus Hoffenheim. Now, Dortmund, obviously, they've absolutely demolished Porto. I thought that Porto in the second match had great chances to win that game, but obviously they didn't do the job. But it just shows you that how good Dortmund is right now, that they're able to beat teams like Porto. Of course, we beat Porto last season 6-1 as well, but just saying. But Hoffenheim, you know, they're just struggling a little bit. The strikers aren't finding the form, the defenders aren't doing that well, the midfield is just struggling a little bit. So you go with the clear favourites, Dortmund, especially at home. So I think that Dortmund will win 2-1. Next up, we have Mainz versus Bayer Leverkusen. Now, Leverkusen, obviously, they did a fantastic job in the Europa League as well. What a goal by Bellarabi. He was the man of the match, in my opinion. A great goal by Çalhanoğlu as well. So yeah, they're suddenly finding their shooting boots, and maybe it's at a crucial point in the season because they're trying to get back up in the table, and I think this match against Mainz will be the perfect time for them to get back up on the table. So that's what I think, that Bayer Leverkusen will win that match 2-1. Wow, another 2-1. Where are the 2 goals going to come from? Bellarabi and Chicharito. That's what I think. That's what's going to happen. That's going to be the case. So yeah. Next up, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Schalke. Now, Schalke, they've been absolutely awful against Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, seriously, like, you play at home, and you break in like that. You collapse the way that Schalke did. Yeah, that's not really good to see. So obviously they're out of the Europa League right now, and Frankfurt, they will know that, you know, Schalke, they're kind of feeling down a little bit right now. So let's exploit that. Let's actually go for it. Let's, you know, try and show them that, hey, you won't get points here today, man. You won't get points here today. But they will get points here today, because they will get 1 point here today, because this match is going to end up as a draw. And I think the draw will be a 0-0 draw, with no team being able to actually find a net. We'll have 30 shots in total in this match, so 15 shots each, around that much. But no team will be able to find a net, and that's what I think is going to happen. I just have that feeling that this one will be the goalless draw. Just by the way I've looked at Schalke at the Europa League, they just can't score whatsoever. So yeah, 0-0 draw is what I think. But tell me what you guys think. I mean, that's obviously an important part, because yeah, I'm just some random dude from the street that's talking. But what do you guys think? Like, honestly, like, I do think that the results I said are pretty accurate, because obviously I wouldn't say them if they weren't. But I think there's going to be a lot of 2-1s in this match day. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'll see the Köln versus Hertha Berlin match. That's in about an hour and 2 minutes right now. But yeah, that's going to be a fun match to watch. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, you can rate, comment, and subscribe. I want you to have a nice day, because everyone, if you have a nice day, I have a nice day. That's just the way it is. But peace out and have a nice day.